Hey there, happy Tuesday. So today I anticipate being short and sweet, although with me, you never know what happens. Sometimes I ramble, but I anticipate being short and sweet today. Today is a simple theme, not necessarily easy. So we're talking about how suffering is, in fact, a part of the human experience. And the reason that I believe, you may have heard that before or heard things of like suffering as a part of life or whatever that is. Um, but the thing to remember here is just how important it is to embrace and fully accept the fact that suffering is indeed a valuable, needed, and unavoidable part of the human experience. We all of us, regardless of what we see on social media and whatever else, every single one of us um, goes through periods of suffering in one way or another. If it's a negative emotion, if it's loss, if it's unable to deal with change or whatever that suffering is, just that acceptance that it is in fact a part of the human experience and that cannot be changed. You don't have control over the fact that you at times will in fact feel these negative emotions, feelings, whatever you want to call them, right? This suffering. And the reason that I'm talking about that today is because in this lovely, amazing age of putting focus on improving ourselves, mental health, spiritual growth, taking control of ourselves, like all of the self-helpy type of things, it can get lost in the shuffle. It can start to feel like the goal of putting all this work in is to eliminate suffering from our lives. It can feel like any tiniest little bit of things that we call negative or suffering is proof that we're not doing enough, or there's something wrong with us, or we're not worthy, or whatever those things are. And that's the part that's dangerous, is if we put all of our focus on lack of suffering and making that a goal. If the goal is to eliminate all suffering, if we realize it or not. Now, when I say that, eliminate all suffering, you might say to yourself, oh, that's ridiculous, right? Like, of course, I know that there's going to be loss and things. But what is your relationship with suffering? Is it one where as soon as you start to feel that icky feeling or that negative feeling or negative thoughts, like, do you automatically go into judgment? Or wanting to hurry up and push it away because it's not supposed to be there, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good. So that's what we're talking about, is establishing a relationship with your suffering so that you can fully accept it. So that when it comes around again, you're not blindsided by it. You're not judging yourself for it. You're not surprised by it. It's more of a relationship of, okay, now what? Versus wasting all the time and energy and, quite frankly, avoidance. Putting the attention on, why is this happening to me? What's wrong with me? What could I have done to prevent this? And really embrace the suffering, embrace it as a valued, needed, unavoidable part of life, so that you can really dive in and work your way through it versus pushing it away. Work your way through it and be able to fully experience that valuable, needed, unavoidable part of your human experience, because it's important to feel that too. Let me know what you think. Like, share, do all the things, and I will see you next week. Bye all.